New updated Managing Microsoft Teams MS-700 exam questions are available, which are the best material for you to prepare for the test. 1. Your company has 5 offices. Each office has a unique phone number. You plan to deploy phone system to all the offices. You need to ensure that each office has a unique greeting message for the weekdays and a unique greeting message for the weekends. The solution must minimize administrative effort. What should you create? A. One auto attendant that contains all 5 phone numbers. B. One call queue that contains all 5 phone numbers. C. 5 auto attendants that each contains 1 phone number. D. 5 call queues that each contains 1 phone number. 2. You have a Microsoft 365 subscription and an on-premises Active Directory domain that syncs by using Azure AD Connect. You need to change the membership type of a group from assigned, static, to dynamic user. What should you use? A. Active Directory users and computers. B. The Microsoft Teams client. C. The Azure Active Directory Admin Center. D. The Microsoft Teams Admin Center. 3. Your company has a Microsoft 365 subscription. You attempt to review call quality by location. When you sign in to the Microsoft Call Quality dashboard, you discover that no locations are defined. You need to ensure that all the call quality information in the dashboard is segmented by location. What should you do first? A. From the Microsoft Teams Admin Center, configure reporting labels. B. From an administrator's computer, run the network testing companion. C. From PowerShell, run the set sys-co-e configuration cmdlet. D. From the Microsoft Teams Admin Center, run the network planner. 4. Your company has a Microsoft 365 subscription. You need to prevent only users in the company's research department from deleting chat messages. What should you do first from the Microsoft Teams Admin Center? A. Configure the meeting settings. B. Create a new messaging policy. C. Modify the global messaging policy. D. Create a new meeting policy. 5. Your company has a Microsoft 365 subscription. An administrator reports that Teams were deleted accidentally today. You need to restore the Teams as quickly as possible. Which CMDlets should you run? A. Get Azure ADMS deleted group and restore Azure ADMS deleted directory object. B. Get team and restore AD object. C. Get Azure ADMS deleted group and restore AD object. D. Get Azure add group and restore Azure ADMS deleted directory object. E. Get team and restore Azure ADMS deleted directory object. 6. You have a Microsoft Office 365 subscription. You need to prevent guest users from deleting channels from a Microsoft Teams team. What should you use? A. The Microsoft 365 Admin Center. B. The Azure Portal. C. The Microsoft Teams Client. D. The Security and Compliance Admin Center. 7. You have a Microsoft 365 subscription that uses Microsoft Teams and 300 Microsoft Teams certified IP phones. You need to locate, group, and filter the IP phones based on keywords. What should you use? A. Device tags. B. Reporting labels. C. A configuration profile. D. A label policy. 8. Your company has a Microsoft 365 subscription that contains several teams. The company's security policy states that an administrator must be notified when a new team is created by using the Build a Team from Scratch option. You need to configure the environment to meet the security policy requirement. What should you do? A. From the Security and Compliance Admin Center, create a supervision policy. B. From the Security and Compliance Admin Center, create an alert policy. C. From the Azure Active Directory Admin Center, create a protection notification. D. From the Microsoft Teams Admin Center, modify the Global Teams policy. 9. You have a Microsoft 365 subscription that uses Microsoft Teams. You plan to deploy Microsoft Teams Voice. Which two settings require a resource account? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection worth 1 point. A. Call park policies. B. Auto attendant. C. Call queues. D. Emergency polices. E. Guest access. 10. Your company has a Microsoft Office 365 subscription. The company has a Microsoft Teams group named Group 1. You need to remove inactive users from Group 1. The members of Group 1 must be validated every month. What should you use? A. Supervision policies in the Security and Compliance Admin Center. B. Access reviews in the Azure Active Directory Admin Center. C. E-discovery cases in the Security and Compliance Admin Center. D. Usage reports in the Microsoft Teams Admin Center.